Showcase. A stage to display one's talents. From the unforgettable moments.
Mankind has achieved his dream!
This is home.
On the biggest stage.
The boyhood dream! What did we just see?
After a lackluster entry last year, WWE 2K16 returns with as much ferocity as Steve Austin during a WCW ECW invasion. Nearly every problem from 2K15 has been addressed, tweaked, and improved upon. But isn't enough to get this franchise back on track.
Oh man, here goes! Oh.
Crucially, matches have a better flow thanks to the reworked reversal system. Each superstar is now limited to a set number of reversals that recharge over time. This eliminates the non-stop reversing of last year and adds an extra layer of strategy to each fight. Deciding whether to use or save a reversal is a constant question, and making the wrong decision can have dire consequences. Do you use them early to gain momentum, or save them for a devastating finisher? Additionally, kicking out of pins has been improved by decreasing your chances to escape as you incur more damage. You can also use a stored finishing move to quickly kick out of a pin in grim situations, which is just another question to think about as the match carries on.
Well, if history is any guide, one of these men might have to be knocked unconscious for the other to win.
All of these choices are further emphasized by the pace of the match. The rock, paper, scissors of chain wrestling is back, but only at the start of the match, and coming out victorious earns a slight early advantage. New, however, are working holds, which offer a way for your superstar to regain stamina while depleting your opponents. Stamina plays a key factor in matches, and even if you're dominating your opponent, running out of stamina can be fatal. You won't be able to get up after performing grapples, and kicking out of a pin is much more difficult. The tactics of putting an opponent in a working hold can not only have physical gains, but psychological ones by dictating the tempo of the match if you're playing against a real-life opponent.
A man named Stone Cold Steve Austin.
This year's 2K Showcase features the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin in pivotal points of his legendary career. Before most matches, classic footage is shown in documentary style to add context and backstory. Since these matches are based on Austin's career, each fight requires you to perform a set of objectives to relive the history as it actually happened. Certain objectives trigger in-game cutscenes that offer improved commentary and help set the tone and drama of each moment. Whether you followed Austin's career intimately or have somehow never heard of him, Showcase Mode offers a varied set of engaging matches and is a fitting tribute to a WWE legend.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass!
Good old Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler lend their voice talents ringside, and Ross does an excellent job of emphasizing the carnage and backstabbing betrayals. Unfortunately, JR is limited to 2K Showcase, with Bradshaw and Michael Cole filling in the other modes. While there are hundreds of unique lines of dialogue, the delivery often feels stiff and scripted.
Scoop slam! Ooh. The great one slamming the rattlesnake.
Uh-oh, look at, there goes that elbow pad. Ah, look at that move. Here comes the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment, JR.
My Career returns with the option to create your very own superstar and rise through the NXT ranks, eventually earning a WWE title shot. Starting at the lowest ranks in empty, quiet practice gyms is a humbling experience, but it's rewarding as you make your way to the grandest stage of them all. Your performance in each match earns you points to upgrade your wrestler's attributes. You're awarded more points not just for fighting well, but for putting on a better show for the fans. The system mostly works, but it's weird getting penalized for completely decimating an opponent. Backstage interviews offer a chance to guide your character down a heroic or villainous path, but are incredibly jarring and awkward, especially when your created superstar starts talking. Despite the minor gripes, My Career offers tons of hours of unique WWE storylines that you are directly involved in, and it's satisfying to make friendships and rivalries with the wrestlers you love or hate the most.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. You just finished your first match in an NXT arena. So how did it feel?
This is only the beginning. This is my era in NXT. I'm going on a demolition course straight for that NXT title. I feel sorry for anyone who stands in my way. My era of destruction starts right now.
If you want to forego the story and get straight into the action, Play Mode offers the largest roster ever, featuring more than 120 playable characters, including NXT superstars, divas, and legends. You can then battle it out in a multitude of match types like Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble, and Hell in a Cell. Additionally, ladder matches are new this year and offer high-flying thrills for all you Hardy Boy fans out there. If you're a micromanager, you can create your own show in WWE Universe, complete with custom matches and unique stadium aesthetics, which you can then incorporate into a broader story.
I'd like to use this chance to issue a challenge.
against one Bret the Hitman Hart.
Unfortunately, when you want to battle against a real person, online matches are inconsistent. Minor lag is fairly common, with some matches just outright crashing. WWE 2K is about precise timing, whether you're countering an opponent or kicking out of a pin, so even the smallest amount of lag can put you at a hopeless disadvantage. Playing locally with friends is a blast, so it's a bummer when the online play doesn't hold up. With such a huge improvement in gameplay over last year, hopefully these sporadic issues can be ironed out quickly.
Finn Balor smells blood, folks.
WWE 2K16 strikes the perfect balance between technical wrestling and attitude-era brawling. Minor online issues hold it back, but the moment-to-moment flow of each match, the huge roster, and the stellar tribute to Stone Cold Steve Austin all combine to make this a must-play for anyone remotely interested in the WWE.
On the edge for the big man, got taken down by Austin, and then Austin now, he's dismantling the nation, except, the Rock, oh my God, no, come on, Rock. There's no sense in this, the brass knucks, my God. The Rock with those knucks, Austin blocks it, Stunner, the Stone Cold Stunner King.
Yeah, but there is a referee, look at this. 3!
Austin beats The Rock with a stunner.